Alright guys, so for this stir fry recipe, these are the veggies that I chose to use. Got some onions, orange bell peppers, red bell peppers, yellow bell peppers. Also got some mushrooms. Then we got some green peas, some carrots. Also got the bean sprouts. And then that last thing in the back there is the cabbage. So we're gonna start putting these into the pan here in a second. So first things first, we are gonna add the onions to the pan. Let these onions cook down for a little bit. Just put a little bit of avocado oil in there, and then we're stirring them around until they get a bit more translucent, and we'll start adding more of the veggies in there. Then I went ahead and added the carrots and the green peas, just because the carrots are pretty hard, so they take a while to get cooked. So we put the carrots in there as well as the green peas. As you can see, the onions got a little bit of that brown on them. Not as translucent as we want them to be, but it's all right. This is gonna be a big meal, so just go ahead and start adding everything in there. Then I went ahead and added the bell peppers into the mix, and as you can see, everything's starting to cook down here. And we'll let those cook for a little bit longer, and then we're gonna add the mushrooms. Now for the mushrooms, I put them in there, and you do want these to cook really well because you don't wanna eat any raw mushrooms. At least that's what I hear and read. So we want the mushrooms to cook really well. So let these sit in there for at least 5 minutes. And then you can go ahead and add the cabbage, and that's pretty much all of it, aside from the bean sprouts, which we'll put in there right now. As you can see, we got the bean sprouts in there, and this is a big pan, a lot of veggies. Stir this all around, let it cook down. A lot of water is gonna come out of these veggies, and that's completely fine. We just add a little bit of avocado oil in the beginning, and then we'll add some sesame seed oil and some soy sauce here after these cook for a little bit longer. As you can see, we're just stirring them around, trying to get everything cooked evenly. So now we got the soy sauce coming in here. Didn't really measure it, but it's low sodium soy sauce, but it's still quite a bit of sodium. As you guys know, if you've seen reduced sodium soy sauce, still has quite a bit in it, but it's a huge meal, so it's gonna be split at least 5-6 ways. Then you can add your own choice of either rice or noodles. Here, I just added some plain white rice that's already cooked, and this will just mix in with the veggies, absorb all the flavors from the veggies and the soy sauce and whatnot, and give you that really good fried rice taste. We're not really frying it, obviously. There's barely any oil in there, as you guys saw. We'll just add a little bit of sesame seed oil just to give it that sesame seed flavor. And this is what the final product is looking like before we add a little bit of pumpkin seeds and some sesame seeds. There it is with the pumpkin seeds in there. I know it's hard to see. There's a lot of different colors. You know, it started off real colorful, but as you start cooking all these things down, they start to lose a little bit of that vibrance. So here's the meal after I plated it up. Obviously made it look a little bit more pretty. Added some fresh green onions on top. I also made a tahini, water, and salt dressing that I put on top of there. Tried to make it a little more pretty with that. Can't really tell that the sauce is there, but it did add a little bit of moisture and flavor. So all in all, this meal was delicious. If you guys are ever craving a fried rice recipe, now you know where to look. I definitely recommend making it. It's vegan, it's healthy, it's full of nutrients, and it's very, very easy and fast to make. So if you guys do make it, make sure to tag me on Instagram. I will definitely repost it, and I would love to see your guys' creations.